Good afternoon. My name is Colin Heidel. I'm VP of Sales and Marketing for Q2 Artificial Lift Services here in Canada. Today we are here to discuss some new technology. What is this technology all about, Corbin?
Well, hi, my name's Corbin. I'm the VP of Engineering for North America, and the technology today, Colin, is called Q2 Pump Shield. So we're kind of going into the chemical side of the world, and we're making sure that the chemical downhole protects our pump.
Now, during my pump schools, I often get questions, Corbin, in regards to do fluid rates, production rates affect the longevity of the chemical pucks that we'll be using in these tools?
Yeah, well, this chemistry is not liquid. It's actually a slow-release solid chemistry. And we have a vortex tool that comes and picks a little bit up at a time and feeds it into our solution. So when it gets into the pump, then it helps with respect to scale, paraffin, heavy asphaltenes. It can be a friction reducer, help disperse your solids. H2ALS, it has a whole bunch of functions to it, and we can load it up depending on what kind of situation we're seeing in the field downhole.
Okay, so we can add extensions onto this to increase the longevity for our customers downhole, because that's one of the questions they're asking is how long will these things stay downhole? Do we know that at this time in relation to the chemical, etc.?
The best way to describe it on a simple point, it's like a Pez dispenser. So when the chemical comes in and hits the vortex and picks up a little piece of the chemical, we can extend the length of the chamber and have more inlets so it can pick up more chemical on the way through. So we can really extend it or shorten it depending on what happens downhole and what the client provides us with information on water samples, temperature, production rate, and that sort of thing.
So to get this process started, we have to get a data sheet, we have to collect the information from the customer, and then go to our chemical people to determine what we would require for a chemical downhole?
Yeah, that's correct. And the chemical suppliers that we use, they are very experienced with this when it comes down to knowing how much to put downhole and what stages you want to put it downhole as well. Maybe you want to fight scale first. Well, let's stage it that way. Maybe it's paraffin that gets you. Maybe it's a combination, right? But another really important thing is pH. So pH and temperature are really things that are important, and of course your fluid rate is as well.
So other questions I've had in these pump schools is regarding if they have a chemical program in place currently, obviously we're going to have to take that into consideration as far as mixing chemicals from a prior chemical company that they're injecting down the backside in relation to what we're trying to release downhole. Is there going to be some kind of effect there?
You know, it's really important. When new technology comes out, we need to communicate with everybody. And when we're dealing in the chemistry side, the chemistry program on surface is very important to understand and know. And in the end, the solid chemistry can be compatible with them, and it'll actually really help some of their chemical as well, right? So it's a communication between the production engineer, the normal chemical company that's out there, and the tool that's downhole, that's slow releasing at our pump where it's needed the most.
So in regards to the cost, with chemical being $1 to $3 per liter of oil, ultimately our goal is to get rid of the surface equipment and have all the chemical released from below the downhole rod pump?
Well, that's what a lot of people are saying, and what I'm saying is that we really need to work with the surface chemical companies on surface, because what they're doing is they're adding chemical to the system, and we need to be compatible with that, because we are right down below the pump. In some situations, that might be enough. Other situations, maybe not, right? So we really have to talk and communicate with everybody. Yes. And in the end, I think we'll be enhancing that. But in some cases, we might be able to get away with the slow release chemical down below our pump, depending on the field and the situation. So just getting information back, that's the number one most important thing.
And one of the things too that I've been hearing from some of the customers, that they have wells at the high pressure on the backside will not allow them to pump chemical down the well. And they're still having problems with scales and jips and so forth, where this tool would simply supply it at the downhole rod pump or at the bottom of the BHA and would work from there.
Well, the nice thing about it, you're right, I mean, it is a very concentrated chemistry, and as the production fluid comes through, our vortex comes up and picks a little bit up at a time. So when that vortex comes up and turns the fluid and mixes it, it's almost like taking a solid chemistry in a lab, in a beaker, and mixing with production water downhole. So you get a nice even concentration and steady concentration through. So when it hits our pump and the BHA above it, it's very good at protecting it.
Okay, so long-term then, our tool would certainly benefit the oil company in regards to controlling all the scales, H2S's, that sort of thing, downhole, in relation and along with what the chemical company's doing on surface then.
Yes, for sure. And I think, you know, going back to your innovation comment and technology, we're always trying to help our pumps last longer and perform better. And we really believe that this chemistry downhole is going to help us with that. Right? So we're really excited to see it working in the field.
Yes, and obviously we're looking at this technology to increase our footprint, be able to help the customers, the longevity of the downhole rod pumps. So we're very excited about this tool and where it can take us, and we believe it's going to be a bit of a game changer as we move forward.
Thanks very much and stay tuned. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.